What's up, guys? Welcome to BDO's YouTube channel. Today we're going to discuss easy side hustles to start with a full-time job. Now, the first suggestion we have is blogging or a YouTube channel. Now, even though these might take a while to establish, having a blog or a YouTube can be a viable source of income. A lot of bloggers create profitable content from anything that they're passionate about. Cooking, traveling, film, lifestyle, business, personal finance, etc. And some blogs even grow to be six-figure businesses. As far as YouTube actually changed their policies within the past year. So now you actually have to have 1,500 subscribers on YouTube and 300,000 watched hours to make any kind of money at all. So that may take a minute, but my suggestion is you shouldn't really rely on a YouTube check alone if you're really trying to make some valuable source of income. If I were you, I would really grow my subscriber base and really focus on that. And then once you get 1,000 loyal fans, really focus on creating your own product or service that you can sell via your channel. You should really be trying to create that as you grow your channel in general, but once you get those 1,000 loyal subscribers, like those loyal fans, you'll see that you can actually make a decent amount of money if you have the right target. The second suggestion we have is online courses. Now, you're probably thinking, what could I possibly teach? Everybody has a skill. Everybody has a hobby. And you could use your skill or hobby for profit, even if it's for like a trend, just a side business thing. I think I saw a course online that was about how to properly eat at dinner with like fancy silverware and whatnot. And it was an expensive course and people actually bought it. But the cost of the courses kind of varies. Some online courses could be $15, $50, $100, and some can even be like over $1,000. So it really depends on the quality of the course, the value that you provide, and one website that does this specifically is called Udemy. So let me show you guys really quickly the website. This is Udemy, and it's really easy to use. You can log in or sign up here. You can either take a class or you can create a course. Some people on Udemy actually make up to six figures. So it's a really good side hustle that you could start doing. You see, like some of these classes are like $200, guys. Like people make bank off of these online courses. So that is definitely something that you should consider. Another hustle you could consider is ebooks, especially if you're not extremely comfortable being in front of the camera. So ebooks are a great way to package your skills and whatever knowledge you have. And especially if you already have content created, so say if you already have a YouTube channel or if you have a blog and you've written a whole bunch of articles, you can easily take some of the content that you already have, take a little extra knowledge and research that you found on your own to add to the ebook and really make it your own. As long as you have some type of value, people will want to buy your ebook. All right, another tip that we have is you could become a virtual assistant or even an online coach. So virtual assistants are kind of popular. That's basically freelancing in a sense. So if you have really good organizational skills, that's something you could really take advantage of, and people really value that when it comes to running a business. So the upsides of being a virtual assistant or an online coach is the hours can be flexible because they're flexible to you. You're not tied down to certain hours, and it's really all about organizational skills and communication. Another tip is Uber or Lyft, and that may be super obvious, but I wanted to point this out because some people may not really do their homework on Uber and Lyft. So a lot of people do actually quit their 9-to-5 and do Uber and Lyft full time because it does make a certain amount of money. But before you decide to do this or you even quit your job, make sure you calculate the cost of the extra miles of gas you'll be using, your mileage, the wear and tear on your tires, and even the usage of your vehicle. Another thing that I want to point out is you have to be aware of the safety of the service. A lot of people talk about how Uber and Lyft can be kind of unsafe for passengers, but some people don't consider that it can be very dangerous for people that actually do Uber and Lyft for a living. So just make sure that you keep that in mind. At the end of the day, you're letting strangers get in your car. So you have to be aware of your surroundings. And if I were you, I would make sure that you share your location with the loved one so they know that everything's okay. And if that still makes you extremely uncomfortable to do Uber or Lyft because of safety issues, I know it would be a huge concern for me. You could consider doing Uber Eats. And with Uber Eats, all you have to do is pick up somebody's food and drop it off. So you're not letting any random stranger get in your car or anything like that. So if safety is your main concern, Uber Eats is a really good alternative. Fiverr. Fiverr is a great place for first-time freelancers who may not have a ton of experience and want to build up their portfolio further at work. So if you do any type of logo design, create animations, Fiverr is the hub for you. It's something you definitely want to check out. Here is the site for Fiverr. So yeah, if you look at Fiverr, you can see that there are people that are posting their work. This person does logos. This person does logos for t-shirts. It's all types of services that you can offer, and it's great, like I said, especially if you're a newbie and you don't really have a lot of experience. It's a great way for you to try stuff out. So I would definitely suggest Fiverr. T-shirt and printing has always been extremely popular. So there are a couple of ways that you could go about this. One way, you could do the old-fashioned way. You could get your logo and your design created, and then you could get a printing press and do it the old-fashioned way like this guy in the picture is doing it. But what I would suggest, if you don't really want to do all of that, if you can't afford it, or if you just don't know how, or you just don't really feel like doing all of that and it's a lot of time, I would suggest doing drop shipping. And drop shipping is extremely easy because all you have to do is get your design created, and then you can use Shopify and Printful, these two sites, and actually a couple other sites too. These are just two examples, to actually get your design created, printed, and shipped. So what happens is, once you get your logo created, you can go to Printful. Say if you want to get a t-shirt designed, you take your logo, get your t-shirt, the t-shirt that you want, and then all you would have to do is select it and drag your design over. So it's really simple, it's really easy, and once the design is dragged over like the front of the shirt or the back of the shirt or what have you, then you would order it, connect Shopify to Printful, and then Shopify will process the order and they will automatically ship the product to the person's front door. Once you connect your Shopify and Printful together and you do all of that, you're creating a product and you don't have to touch it. And it's the coolest thing ever. The only downside I would have to say with that is, of course, that's not free. So you would have to pay Printful and Shopify to do that service. For example, if you have a hoodie, if you're trying to do a hoodie, let's do an example of a hoodie. So if you're trying to do this hoodie, if it's $20 already, this is automatically going to charge you $20 for Printful. So what you would do is, once you add the logo design, then they will ask you how much do you want to charge extra for the person to buy the product. So if this is $20 already, it's $20 set. But you could charge $10 extra, you could charge $15, $20 extra, and then once you do that, it'll take that number and then that will be the total price. And the person that is ordering the hoodie, they will just have to pay the Printful price plus the extra price that you add. So say if you add $20, it'll be a $40 hoodie. They'll pay the $40 hoodie, and then all they'll have to do is add the extra shipping costs with Shopify. And then you won't have to touch it. Boom. So that's something very simple and easy that you could consider when it comes to drop shipping if you don't want to do the old school printing and press, because that's just a lot of work anyways. Like when you do that, you have to ship it and send it, and you have to store the merchandise somewhere. It's a lot of work. So if you're really not trying to run a full-blown store, I would recommend drop shipping. The last tip I would suggest is create a landing page. Now, this could be really easy money for you millennials and you Gen Zers out there because we're already super tech savvy. And a lot of companies, not even a lot, pretty much all companies need a landing page at this moment in time if they're going to be, relevant at all in this media space and just the business space in general, honestly. So basically, a landing page is just a website that's just one page. Say I have a soap company and I need your services to create a landing page so people can buy my soap. All you would have to do is, for example, go on Wix or WordPress, create that website page with the soaps that I'm selling, the pictures, the background, create some nice copy, or in other words, copy is like words. So like, for example, landing page, like this is copy if you don't know marketing terms. So come up with some really good copy to attract people to buy the soap, and it's literally just one page. There's not another page to click to. It's just one little page. That's called a landing page. So that's something that's really simple that you could probably do in like a couple of days. And some people pay hundreds of dollars for landing pages. So if I were you, I would get my hands dirty with that and play around with that and see what you could do with that. That is pretty much all of the BDO tips for today on how to learn more ways to make extra money and how to start an easy side hustle. Make sure you all go to the description box below to check out some articles that can help you become more financially free. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you go to blackdoctor.org.